Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about the AK-47 as the number 3 must-have gun that you should have bought. Okay, so you should have bought this. If you haven't bought it at this point, you may have missed the boat. Number 1 was the AR-15. Number 2 was your Glock 17 or 19. Number 3, AK-47. I did a prior video on this. So in this video, I'm going to tell you guys why why it's basically too late if you haven't bought this gun. Now, one of the reasons is, yeah, price has gone up. I don't think that that's the main reason. When I bought this one here, it was about $500. I bought this back when Obama was in office. I think the price for these Romanians now is somewhere between $1,000 and $1,500. But that's really not the main issue. The main issue here is ammunition. Okay, 95 to 99% of the ammunition for AK-47s is imported from bloc countries. So the AK-47 shoots the 7.62 by 3.9, and Biden can probably stop the imports of AK ammunition just by executive order, right? The same way they stopped like the import of Segas and other bloc bloc guns. He can probably stop the import of AK ammunition by executive order. I don't think he's going to get much resistance. Okay, there's only a few countries, a few companies in the United States that make AK-47s. Palmetto is one of them. I think there are a few others. The ammunition companies will be jumping for joy, right? Because it'll be less competition from them. Eventually, they'll start making AK ammo, but it will take them a while, and the price is going to be really high. So you're probably going to be paying, upwards of $20 a box, right, for 20 rounds of ammunition. Very possible you'll be paying $30 or $40 per box. Okay, so even when the American ammunition companies catch up, they're going to make you pay for it. Okay, so that's why if you haven't bought an AK-47, you probably missed the boat. I would not go buy one at this point. I would put my money into ammunition for my AR-15s and for my 9mm. If you do have an AK-47, guys, buy ammo. Right, you should be sitting on at least 10,000 rounds of AK ammo. Okay, because if you don't get it now, you may not be able to get it for a long time, and when you do get it, it is going to be very expensive. So put all your money into AK-47 ammo if you like shooting AK-47s. Now, another reason why I'm also recommending that you don't jump into an AK now is because if you buy the AK, it's probably not going to be optics ready, right? AKs are not sold so that you can just mount an optic on it. One of the options is with the side mount, which is horrible. Don't recommend it that you use that. If and I've had a side mount optic on this. If you push down on it, it moves. I mean, yeah, you can get decent accuracy out to about 100 yards, but past that, it's really not great. The best way is the way I have it set up over here on top of the gas tube. I've hit 3.5 inches at 200 yards with this rifle, with the optic mounted the way you see it. Okay, so some people say that AKs are not accurate. That's not true. 3.5 inches at 200 yards is very decent accuracy. Okay. Now, part of the reason why I have not bought AK-47s for several years, right, is because I was kind of waiting for the development to catch up. The problem with AKs is that this should be standard as far as being able to mount an optic on top of the gas tube. This rear sight here should be a Picatinny rail, so everything should be a Picatinny rail from the front of the gas tube all the way to the back of the trunnion over here, right? And then the dust cover over here, even though that's not a great place to mount an optic, this should also be a Picatinny rail. There's just no reason for it not to be. Palmetto makes some pretty good AKs from the reviews I've seen, but I don't know why they just haven't gone completely flat top on this. I think that would have given them a major marketing advantage. Okay, but that's the reason why I haven't bought AK-47s in a couple of years. I was waiting for the development of these to kind of catch up, and basically for them to give me a flat top AK-47. Now you might say, hey, why are you trying to turn your AK-47 into an AR-15? The thing to understand with that is that AR-15s did not start off as flat tops. Okay, they started off at they had carry handles on them, right? They had the plastic foregrip, and the reason why they became flat tops is because that is how it is the most usable. You get the most options. Okay, so the same applies to an AK-47. If this was a flat top, you would have the most amount of options with this, and it should come standard with M-lock rails. So again, that's the part of the reason why I'm telling you guys, if you don't have an AK-47 at this point, don't bother. Just wait and see how the market goes. See what Biden does with the ammunition, if he does cut it off, which I think he probably is going to do it. It's just such a low-hanging fruit. I don't see him not doing it. I mean, the guy clearly hates us, right? It's not that he hates us. Democrats hate us. Okay, so they're going to do everything that they can, to make our lives less happy. Okay, so that's what Democrats are about. Those are my thoughts on that. If you have an AK-47, guys, at least 10,000 rounds of ammunition. I think you can buy it somewhere between $400 and $500 for 1,000 rounds. Compared to AR-15 ammo, you're paying somewhere between $700 and $800. For 1,000 rounds. So this is as of February 2021. All right. So if you have an AK-47, minimum 10,000 rounds. If you plan to be shooting this for the next year or two or three, okay, depending on how much shooting you like to do. So I hope you guys found this video useful. If you're not a member, subscribe. I'll talk to you guys soon.